Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Inter Milan has reached to the Champions League final, so they are waiting at Istanbul. Whoever come, from the Real Madrid or Manchester City, Inter Milan is waiting for the Champions League final. Inter Milan, that thanks to the Lautaro Martinez goal, they have beaten AC Milan 3-0 at aggregate. So, when you look closely, these two legs from the Milan derby, AC Milan couldn't do anything about it. AC Milan couldn't create a clear chance. AC Milan, it doesn't matter whether you look for, from the disparate perspective or disparate, tactic. AC Milan couldn't do anything, couldn't create any danger in Inter Milan defensive zone because Inter Milan's three defensive and Andre Onana, who's a keeper, is a really great organization, and they have a three midfielder. From them, it's like a Nicolo Barella, Chalanulu, Henry Mkhitaryan. The combination of these 6 and 7 players between them is actually strong. It is very difficult to pass them because when you can pass three midfielder, you have a three center back. You have a three center back, which is very difficult to create pass them. It doesn't matter whether you cross from the area zone or whether you trying to pass it through from the ground zone. It doesn't matter. They have a really great combination between the three defender from the Inter Milan. AC Milan, I think from the first leg they couldn't, they can do better, but at the second leg I couldn't see any danger from AC Milan side. All I remember from the AC Milan side is Rafael Leao. He trying to shoot. He shot, but it was wide, and that is the only danger that I saw from the AC Milan side. We need to remember that Inter Milan has lead 2-0 up after the first leg, so which means AC Milan have to do AC Milan had to do everything they can to to create the chances, to get a goal score. They had to do everything, but unfortunately they couldn't face Roberto Inzaghi, Inzaghi's side, because it's like Simeone Inzaghi, for the Inter Milan. AC Milan couldn't do anything about it. It's like technically or players quality, or they couldn't do anything. I think Inter Milan have deserved to be at the final. Nicolo Barella, Lukaku, especially Lautaro Martinez, Eden Dzeko. The player from the Inter Milan side have a full of passion. They have a belief they could pass easily, especially at the second half. When you look at the first half, they scored 2 goals. Not even the 12th minute of the games, and then they scored 2 goals, and then Inter Milan is like they can beat AC Milan easily. When you check from the history, not history, this season, AC Milan have faced Inter Milan 3 times before. They didn't win any of the match. So Inter Milan know how to beat AC Milan. And then for AC Milan side, the Pioli side is very unfortunate that Rafael Leao couldn't be involved in the first half, first leg, because he is the main man. If Rafael Leao can be involved in the first leg, it could be different. It could have been different for AC Milan side, because when you look at the first leg, they couldn't do anything about it, especially in a second leg. Even though Rafael Leao was involved, it is very obvious that Rafael Leao couldn't fit 100%. He didn't look fit 100%, honestly. But even though he didn't fit 100%, he was he gave AC Milan some of the great danger. He gave Inter Milan some of the great danger, but his teammates, except from the Oliver Giroud, the other players doesn't have any quality any quality to reach to the final. Brahim Diaz, it's like a Krunic, Messias. They couldn't. They don't have like a, they're not, and they don't have enough quality to play for AC Milan. Because Rafael Leao, he isn't even fit 100%. He looks not fit 100%, but he was like a man of the match from the AC Milan side. And Tonali, Central Tonali is a great player, a great midfielder. We saw the midfield battle between Central Tonalis and like a Nicolo Barella. Of course, Nicolo Barella have great teammates, better teammate than Tonali, but they had a great battle between them. But that's why I think AC Milan couldn't do anything about it, because it's like they couldn't pass the defensive trial from the Inter Milan side. Asabi, great great defender. Even it doesn't matter whether it is aerial duels or ground duels. He handled it very well, and Bastoni so calm. Okay, but the way the Bastoni play is so relaxed. He doesn't rush anything, and it doesn't matter ground duels. It doesn't matter area duels, which is especially he is very good at the area duels. So nothing, no crowd from the AC Milan side looks dangerous. Okay, no side from no cross from the AC Milan side. Nothing looks dangerous from them, because Damian, Asavi, and Bastoni's combination is pretty good, and they have Andre Onana as a goalkeeper, which is very great on the ball, on the feet. He can pass the ball successfully. He doesn't pass like it's like rashly. He passed very easily. Great sweeping, great ball playing goalkeeper. That's why I think Inter Milan have reached to the Champions League final is well deserved. They have a 3-0 as an aggregate. So AC Milan, it looks like they even have like 5 shots and only one of them is on target. We have to remember they need to score at least 2 goals. And Inter Milan already were 2-0 up from the first leg, but they had like 15 shots, and it's like 4 of them were on target, and they got a 1 goal. So it's like Inter Milan is doing everything they can to get a score, another goal score, and like AC Milan is relaxing. It looks like they were 2-0 up. That's why I think Inter Milan is a great side. Okay, whether Real Madrid is coming to Istanbul or whether it's Manchester City, it could have been very difficult. It will be very difficult for the opposition side, because Inter Milan great defensive, very good combination between the 5 midfielder, and there is such an understanding between the 2 striker. So very good at very good at a transition, and they understand each other like very much. So players already know what they have to do when they got the ball immediately. They don't need to think like 10 seconds or 5 seconds. They know what to do. They know what to do. They even got the ball yet. That's why I think Inter Milan is a great side for opposition team. It doesn't matter whether it's Manchester City or Real Madrid. So well deserved. Congratulations to Inter Milan. They have beaten like 3 or 4 times AC Milan this season. They know how to win these games. So well deserved. Okay, well deserved. So make sure to comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.